Tanks Vlog, June 22nd, 2017. Today's story, the NBA Draft. For years, the Philadelphia 76ers have been telling their fans, trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. This while they were losing near record amounts of games, playing non-competitive basketball, and they hope that they finally completed this by drafting Markelle Fultz with the #1 overall pick. They made a trade with the Celtics a few days ago, sent them a few picks, sent them the #3 pick overall. And now they've got Fultz, a playmaking guard. Last year they drafted Ben Simmons, who didn't play a game. He was injured. That's been another thing that's held him back. Joel Embiid played debut this year, but he only played 30 games. He missed 2 full seasons. So if all these young pieces come together, the 76ers might be a team on the rise. I mean, the fans of Philadelphia certainly hope so. The Sixers have been beyond bad for the last 5-6 years. And Markelle Fultz promises to be a good player for them. #2 overall pick was Lonzo Ball. I have had it with LeVar Ball, his father. This big mouth is now guaranteeing the Lakers will make the playoffs. I hope, more than anything, and this is also being a long-time Laker hater, that Lonzo Ball is a complete, total bust. He's a good shooter, but you know what? He's got a lot of flaws in his game, and #1 and all that is defense. I think Lonzo Ball, at best, is Carmelo Anthony, and at worst, he's going to be someone like Stephon Marbury at the end of his career. This is someone that does have the potential to be a really big star. He could be a big playmaker, make a lot of shots. He could be like a Russell Westbrook if that's the ultimate goal. But I think there's a good chance he ends up being a headache. I mean, with the hype his father filled him with, I don't know if he develops that or if that's going to rub off on him, but his father's just such a big mouth. And I just wish I'd love to see him just get humbled this year in the NBA. Nothing more would satisfy me than to see Lonzo Ball eating lots and lots and lots of humble pie. #3 overall pick was Tatum to the Celtics. Josh Jackson went to the Phoenix Suns, #4. And the big trade of the day was the Bulls shipping Jimmy Butler to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So as the 76ers complete the process, the Bulls look like they're starting the process. That's not going to be a happy town next year in Chicago. I think the Bulls are going to lose a lot of games. And just getting Butler into Minnesota with Towns, and that could be some hell of a mix next year. I think this is going to be the turnaround. Towns and Wiggins with Butler. I think you're going to see an exciting team in Minnesota, and not that they're going to get close to the Golden State Warriors, but I think they're really going to make some noise. I think the end of their playoff drought is here in Minnesota. It'll be a very big disappointment if the Timberwolves don't make the playoffs next year. Knicks didn't make the trade, too much to the relief of many fans. They drafted Frank Ntilikina. Easy for me to say. Frankie N. Let's call him. The Knicks are hoping, Knicks fans are hoping he doesn't turn out to be Frederick Weiss Part 2. He's a point guard from France. Ntilikina. That's how it's pronounced. Ntilikina. I knew I would get it eventually. Easy for me to say. The Knicks are certainly hopeful that he could become the next Tony Parker. He's another project. They just got to get the ultimate solution for the Knicks is get rid of Noah. Get rid of Anthony. Even if you have to eat these contracts, just do it. Get rid of it. Just start it over. Just start with Porzingis. Build around Porzingis. and see what he could do. I think Porzingis has the potential to be a Dirk Nowitzki type player, and for the Knicks to even think about trading him is just utter foolishness of this Phil Jackson and this obsession with the damn triangle. And I'm hearing that he fell asleep in practice while watching these players, these prospects. There's another guy that needs to go. What a mess. Speaking of mess in New York, the hopeless ones lost the 4th straight game to the Dodgers today as their season continues to flush down the toilet. They're now 10 games below 500. And Terry Collins is just clueless of how to run a bullpen. Came to fruition again. Jerry Blevins, who's pitched every day, now doesn't pitch for 4 days, goes out there and he's not sharp. Duh! And Dan Warden, these pitchers keep getting hurt under him. There's no strategy to their pitching. Steve Matz had that one bad inning, got pounded that one inning, but he's pitched overall pretty good. But it's like there's no strategy. There's no game plan. And now Addison Reed hasn't pitched a couple days. Watch if they need him to close a game, he can't do it. It's unreal what's going on here. It's unreal. And meanwhile, nothing is changing. The Mets are getting no help from the front office. No help anywhere. Literally, Sandy Alderson is sitting in his office. It's burning, and he's drinking his coffee. He's going, "This is fine." God. Today's 3 stars: Robinson Cano of the Seattle Mariners is our top star. He had 6 RBIs today. Carlos Gomez of the Texas Rangers. Nick Markakis of the Atlanta Braves. Today we'd like to wish a happy birthday to LaDainian Tomlinson. The new Hall of Famer is 38. And today we look back on this day in sports at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia. 100 years ago, Babe Ruth started a game and walked the first batter, then punched the umpire. And Ernie Shore came in and retired every batter for a no-hitter for the Boston Red Sox. Now, it used to count as a perfect game, but then they changed the rules in 1991. But that's not just the incredible part about it. Babe Ruth punched an umpire and got a 10-game suspension. Chew on this for a bit. Imagine if that happened today. How long would that player be suspended? Think about that. Good day.